Dragon Ball fans from all around the world, we have some more information that pertains to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 alongside some of the community reactions and pertains to my previous video of Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue not currently being planned as transformable options for your custom-made Saiyan character. Now, as of right now, there is no planned transformations for the Saiyan race in terms of Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue, but what Bandai Namco with Dimps is trying to do is they're trying to look into a possible balancing of systems for Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan God and possibly adding that feature down the line as Xenoverse 2 progresses. Now, keep in mind that Namco Bandai and Dimps, they want you to go on ahead and play Xenoverse 2 for as long as possible, so I personally believe that these transformations, or at least one of these transformations, will be featured in the game. Now, for people out there who aren't really fans of the Saiyan race will say, well, that's completely unfair because what about the Namekians? What about the humans? Like, they're not going to have any sort of transformable option to even compete with Super Saiyan God or even the golden form from the Frieza race. Now, I do agree with you guys. I do agree with a lot of you guys when you guys say that this type of form should have been included. If you're going to add the golden form, why not include Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue? It just doesn't make any sense. It kind of seems unfair, but then again, every single person and their mothers have wanted to see Super Saiyan 3 in Xenoverse 1, so that's exactly what they did, given the circumstance that they included Super Saiyans 1 and 2 in the previous game. Now they're giving you Super Saiyan 3, and apparently enough, to some people, that's not really enough. Now, I personally love Super Saiyan 3, although right now in Dragon Ball Super, it isn't really utilized that much, as opposed to Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue. I would love to see both God options be included in the game itself, but right now, they're focusing more on trying to balance each class out. Now, some of you guys might say, well, how is that balancing out? I mean, how is it fair that the Frieza race can become golden while everyone else is subjugated to something less? Because technically, on a technical level, I think we can all agree here that the golden form is much more powerful than Super Saiyan 3, and perhaps even the Majin Awakening. So, but that's looking at it from like an overall grand term, from power levels and stuff. Even though power levels are quote-unquote bullshit, having a look at, you know, the structural basis of golden forms and Super Saiyan 3s and Majin Awakenings, I think we can go on ahead and put golden right on top as opposed to Super Saiyan 3 second, and then we have the Majin Awakening third. Now, we don't really know as of right now what they're going to do with the Namekians and whatnot. There is a planned objective to have an alternate mode, a special feature per se, occur once you have, you know, pretty much beaten the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 main story, to where it allows you to alter the history of Dragon Ball's timeline after you beat the game, which is pretty cool. But here's my prediction here, guys. I do think that Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue, or if not both, hopefully, will be included down the road, because as of right now, as stated, the reason for hesitation to add those two transformations is because of balance. They don't want to make the Super Saiyan God forms too OP'd, because every single one of us is going to complain, and if that, every single one of us is going to care less about the Frieza race, the Namekian race, the Majin race, and choose the Saiyan race only because we know in our minds that we have the ability to become Super Saiyan Gods and stuff. So I don't think this is something that we should stress on too much, because to some people out there, as I made my video before talking about Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan God, let's say for example Super Saiyan God is included in this game as a DLC you know, bonus, some people out there are going to complain and say, well, it's kind of unfair to have Super Saiyan God and not have Super Saiyan 4. We want Super Saiyan 4. We demand Super Saiyan 4 as a transformable option. Now, that right there just seems like overkill, because every single one of us wants to become, you know, a Saiyan, and every single one of us wants to have the ability to become Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. That's a lot of transformations, guys. And even to some other people out there, they want to see Super Saiyan 5, Super Saiyan 6, all this wacky tacky stuff. So I don't think it's fair to have one specific race have about 6 transformations, if you even want to include the unlocked potential. So thus far we have the unlocked potential Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. Those are 7 transformations that certain people within the community want to see be a part of just one specific class. If one class is going to have roughly about 6 to 7 transformations, what about the Frieza race? What about the Majin race? They're only going to have 1. What about the Namekian race? They're only going to have 1, presumably, so it doesn't seem that fair. I do think, based on the article, you guys can go ahead and read it down below, I do think based on the interview, based on your feedback, because every single one of you guys do want to see Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue, whatever, be included in the game, me, myself included, alongside every other YouTuber, we all want to see it be included, and we're all making our opinions and our voices heard, and that's what they're looking for. Bandai Namco is taking into consideration all of your ideas, all of your feedback, because of course, from a grand scale, it's a company, and they do want our money, and in retrospect, we do want, you know, a great product, and so I do think down the road, possibly 2017, mid 2017, late 2017, we're gonna have those transformations be available once the super characters come out and stuff. But also the one thing that kind of bothers me is in terms of the overall selection of maps. Now, this game was said to have new characters, a ton of new characters, but not many new stages as stated by SaiyinIsland.com. Now, it's kind of unfair to see like we're gonna have just a very large, you know, quality of characters on our roster, but we're not gonna have, you know, a vast selection of stages. Again, the comparison can be made to Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, the one game that did include Super Saiyan 4s, Super Saiyan 3s, Fusion. We had Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. We had all sorts of maps and stuff. That is the one and only game that I believe till this day will still stand the test of time of having the most characters and the most stages. And if anything, they had destructible environments and stuff. Now this game will have stage destruction, but not to the point where we can throw each other through buildings and break mountains and like just literally split the earth in half. So as stated in my previous video, there are several new features coming in the game itself. Now I do want to touch up on several things you guys were talking about in terms of movie characters. Movie characters are in the game, but not every movie character. They said specifically that giant characters are not planned to be playable characters. So does that mean that Hirudegad's not going to be a playable character? No, he might be in the game because even though we haven't seen anything on Hirudegad or even, you know, the giant form of Janemba, we haven't really got those confirmations as of right now. But of course, even if they were allowed to be in the game, they would play off very similar to the Great Apes and even Baby, as we saw in the DLC package, to where we get to fight them, but we cannot play as them. So we cannot play as giant characters within the game. It sucks because I know some of you guys do want to play as Hirudegad and Janemba and the Great Apes and stuff, even Baby. But as of right now, those characters, the giant characters, will not be made available. Which kind of sucks. However, there are many requests from fans, so things might change as according to the article. So again, you guys are going to be the voices to making the changes to this game that need to be made. I mean, of course, if you guys want to see Super Saiyan God, if you guys want to see giant characters, if you guys want to see the brand new stages, that's something that I really want to see. I really want to see 3 to 4 new stages. Who doesn't want to play and fight on Beerus' planet? How many of you guys out there want to go to the God's planet and fight? I definitely want that. So I want Beerus' planet. I want future Trunks' destroyed timeline that features Black Goku because, you know, the entire environment looks gritty, it's dark, it's destructive, it's amazing. It's the perfect setting to have an amazing online battle. I also want to see the Universal God of Destruction tournament map, in which case I've been stressing for so long because how many of us have often played at the regular world tournament stage, but now we have something even more grand? That'll be awesome as well. You know, just several maps included, so I do think that would be a great option to have. And of course, again, the game drops October 25th. We have 3 different editions. We have the standard game, we have the deluxe edition, and the collector's edition. I would most definitely recommend the deluxe edition because the only thing that the collector's edition comes with is a statue. It does not come with the DLC season pass package and stuff. So all you'll be really getting is like some, you know, hard covers and like a statue and stuff. If you're a collector, that's cool. For me personally, I'm going with the deluxe edition. I do want that season pass, and I do want to be able to, you know, obtain the DLC when it first comes out. So I'm getting it on the PS4. The online battles have been, you know, registered. So right now I am taking everyone's vote into consideration. It's going to be kind of hard to get back to everyone and fight you guys online, but it'll definitely be worth the wait. Now, however, I do want to know your thoughts on Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue not currently being planned as transformable options for your custom character. And what about everyone else? What about the Namekians? What about the humans? Because you can rest assured that the humans are going to be the least selected characters in this game. Without a shadow of a doubt, there is nothing appealing about the human race. There must be at least 2 to 3 subscribers amongst thousands that I have read comments on that will select humans. And for those of you out there who will select humans, God bless you. You're going to be like one of a few that are going to be very different a part of the game. There are a couple of you guys that do want to select Namekians, and I'm pretty sure Namekians are going to have a very interesting part in the game. They're going to have a very interesting dynamic and stuff. But in terms of the custom-made options to where you can allow your characters to transform even further, as of right now, don't stress the fact that they don't have Super Saiyan God, at least as of right now, because we will get those transformations, hopefully, if fan demand is high. So if fan demand is high enough, we could make our voices heard enough to the point where they can just see that and they can include that. Even if it's DLC, that'll really be cool. And I can definitely see a lot of people selecting that even after having the golden forms be introduced for the Frieza clan. So I also think that Frieza's clan, or at least their specific race, will be selected more than the Saiyan race because you have the option to become golden and stuff, and they look really cool. They're supposed to be the fastest members amongst any other race, which is pretty cool because speed sometimes does trump over strength. But that all depends on how you look at it, guys. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. below. What are your thoughts on Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue? If we only have the option to have one transformable option in the game, which would you guys rather see? Super Saiyan God, the red form, or Super Saiyan Blue, the current form that we have right now with Goku and Vegeta? Comment down below and let me know. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you guys cannot wait for Xenoverse 2, in which case I am stoked. I am counting down the days until that game drops. Comment down below, let me know. Smash that like button, guys. I cannot wait. Again, thank you all for watching. Once again, if you guys feel differently, if you guys feel that this game is going to be complete absolute doo-doo, comment down below and let me know, because there have been several of you guys that were saying this is going to be a ripoff of Ultimate Tenkaichi and stuff. I am very curious to know your overall thoughts on that. Thank you all for watching. Once again, God bless you all. I hope you guys have a very awesome weekend. Stay cool because it's hot as balls outside, and I'll be seeing you all in the next video. And I will also let you guys know right now, I will be on Dragon Ball Xenoverse Online later on today. I will be showcased, and I'll be playing the player matches and stuff. So if you guys want to go ahead and hop on there, let me know. Thank you all for watching once again. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll be seeing you all later. Take it easy, guys. Peace.